What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another podcast. We are Zero Accuracy Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Mittens. I'm here with Alex, and I am here with Jake, State Farm Jake. Check him out on Twitch. Jake or Alex, I don't think you got any plugs, really, do you? All right.
No.
So I asked these motherfuckers to come up with some things to talk about to introduce themselves, and I'm pretty sure none of them came up with anything yet. So, guess you'll get to know them more next week. And I got to admit, I also forgot to come up with a list to something to describe myself. You can tell that I'm an anime nerd, Pokemon nerd from behind me now. I took down my green screen and I have added all my favorite bobs and whistles. You can also see all my cards behind me too now. So I have all these box sets that we're going to be opening on one of my other channels. We were going to open up Pokemon cards on the podcast, but we just decided not to. Or I decided not to. I made an executive decision, and that decision was not to do it on the podcast.
I kind of agree, though. I think it's, yeah.
Yeah. So we got some gaming news first off. Let me just look at the doc real quick so I can go over what we're going to probably talk about. So we got some gaming news. We got some YouTube problems and Twitch problems have been having for this past couple weeks. There's been a lot of drama. If we might get into the chicken sandwich thing, I kind of forgot to prepare for that. I can probably set it up in the middle of one of these, like when we're doing memes or something. I don't know. We got some Pokemon news. Yeah, and just general memes and shit. And we're going to talk about the Queen at the end. Rest in peace.
And long live the king.
And long live Dr. King Mittens.
For how long? A couple months.
Yeah, what do you think? I'd get assassinated right away? Like, if I became king, what do you think? How long do you think?
6 minutes.
6 minutes?
I'll give you 2.
You think 6 minutes and I'm dead?
Well, the first thing you would order is for Wingstop sandwiches only to deliver to you.
Yo, I would literally just fucking first thing is king, closing down every Wingstop and then only have one Wingstop with every Wingstop chef working for me.
Just to deliver food to you.
Just for me and my family and my people. My kingdom will only eat Wingstop.
Now, sir.
Dude,
I need my food.
can you imagine
now.
living in a land where they just shut down everything but Wingstop? All of Great Britain, all of England, everything's just Wingstop.
Call it mitten wings.
Yeah, just change it to mittens stop.
Wingstop dollars. Everything is still your entire family right there.
Alex is like, where's my paycheck? Where's my paycheck, AJ? Where's my paycheck? Here's some mitten bucks. Here's some mitten stop bucks. These are good at any Wingstop.
I can only buy sandwiches.
I need health care. I have a kidney disease.
Yeah, I took away free healthcare and gave it to myself.
For all the Wingstop you eat, huh?
Yes.
The chicken sandwiches is the cure.
Right, so I only wanted to watch this part of the clip, and I don't know why it showed the full video now. But, you guys see this, right?
Joseph, I did want to...
Oh, yeah. No, it's
All right.
I can't hear it that well, though.
Yeah. Really? It's a Max.
Kind of throw to you. I know primarily we're discussing these priorities through the lens of our free-to-play multiplayer servers, but safe to say this is bigger than that. This is a studio-wide initiative, and everyone's
let me switch screens real quick.
Going on.
So is this?
Yeah, that's right.
This is about Halo. Okay, so let me set us up for it. This is Halo Infinite. They're getting they've been telling us that we're gonna get cross or split co-op in the campaign, and every Halo has always had split co-op, right? Me and TJ were really excited. We wanted to play the story mode together. I wanted to do that on stream. You know, I'm sure everyone wants to do it. My first Halo was with my dad. Me and my dad played Halo split screen. Dude, imagine now generations of kids will never know split screen because they're canceling it now. I don't know if they're going to come with that one later in the line, but they claimed after they did Halo 5 that they were going to make sure that they were going to be one in this new one. And they have yet again failed to bring us this, and it's it's the new company 343, and they're just lazier than Bungie clearly because they can't figure out fucking couch co-op.
Go after this list of things that you talked about, which we're fired up
real
to
quick,
do.
I was trying to ask this: are these just the devs, or are
These are the devs?
So every single one, none of these people are like interview people, like from IGN or whatever.
I'm pretty sure these are the devs. All three of these guys are the devs.
Right.
Work on experiences that we're not quite ready to talk about yet.
Because he knows way too much to be the interviewer.
Decision not to ship campaign split screen co-op and take the resources that we would use on that and go after this list and all these other things that we're going to.
Because this was posted directly on Halo's YouTube channel, I think.
About just a sec.
I didn't know
Let's
where
talk
it
about
was from.
What is on the horizon and what we can look forward to, starting with our update that's coming out on November 8th, which, safe to say, this is our biggest, most robust update since launch.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit different than I think what players may be expecting. So, Sean, could you just, what is it? What should we expect?
Yeah, again, I'll take a step back. When we were looking at how we could get to seasonality, we knew that if we tried to release Season 3 on November 8th, when Season 2 ends...
And this is the new patch that was supposed to come out.
Negatively impact our ability to be consistent the way we want to at a high level of quality for all of calendar year 23. Like, we saw that. But we also knew that we would be missing something for the community if we didn't release something great at that time. So we looked at what we could do, what we wanted to be able to deliver, and we wanted to be able to show a little bit of what the service is going to be like going forward. And I think we came together with a really great update. So it's going to include the Forge beta.
And Forge is, for people who don't know what Forge is, you can actually take the maps they already have and start customizing them to the way you want it, make bases, make cool setups, like all kinds of crazy shit. You can make whole new game modes with Forge. So people have been waiting for this. Waiting for Forge. So people are still pretty excited, I guess, for that.
Pretty
campaign co-op.
I guess excited, yeah.
And then, let me go back on.
So it's going to include the Forge beta, network campaign co-op, and campaign replay, and then a whole bunch of gameplay stuff and battle pass stuff and customization content and match XP.
So the winter update.
So they said that they're going to be coming out with co-op campaign. Network.
Yeah.
Which I like that, but it's like, why not couch co-op, man? Why couldn't you do that? That's like that was Halo. Halo is your three other friends, you sat on a fucking couch and you killed each other for hours.
Someone said I don't remember which model it was, but one of the older Xboxes, they tried it in one of the lobbies and it actually worked. But I don't know how sure it
would. What do you mean?
like,
it worked co-op in Infinite?
Yeah.
Split screen was working?
Yeah, so I was watching one of the YouTube videos today about some information and stuff for the.
I could have used that video
cast,
for.
And I was trying to. I'll go back and find it. It'll be a
yeah.
We'll
if you can find me that later, yeah, I can show that.
Yeah, but there was someone said they used one of the older Xbox and it popped up and it showed that it actually works split screen.
Yeah, that's weird.
And they were like, why can't they just modify or go off of that to the new one?
I don't think this company knows what they're doing. I'm sorry.
I don't think so either.
Halo Infinite came out. It was a blast for like 3 weeks, and then we had no content. There was no maps. They had literally 4 multiplayer maps when the game launched. There was no modes. It was literally just a random, you just go into whatever random mode they gave you. You couldn't choose a specific mode like you used to. Now there's plenty of modes. There's no maps. And they're like, well, if we come out with Forge, people can make their own maps.
Modify it.
And if the maps are really good, and if the devs think the map's good enough that you made, they'll put it in the real game. They'll put it as a part of a map cycle.
I think their battle passes.
They just have no content.
It doesn't compare to like the other game battle passes either.
And they're like, well, if we stop trying to develop co-op split screen, we can work on all these maps. We can work on a better battle pass. But this is all going to come out next year. What?
No, they said March of next year, possibly.
I don't not waiting that long.
It's a long wait. That's
How
6,
long
7
have we
more
been
months.
waiting for? Well, me generally, I'm the biggest Halo fan here. I have been waiting to play a good Halo game for forever. They finally come out with a decent Halo game, and they just too slow at making content. Like, Alex, what would cause this? As a guy who makes video games, like a guy who actually knows how to, like, what would cause them to like not come out with content and then claim that they're gonna, like, this is starting to look like, for example, what was that fucking game that's supposed to be the Destiny kill? Anthem. They're pulling Anthem shit right now.
I would say internal conflict could be a big thing. You never know what's going on.
Like,
in the
they're all just
backdrop.
arguing with each other.
Arguing could
Trying
be
to come
some,
up with a decision.
could be some sexual misconduct, could be people leaving,
That's true.
all that different stuff. There's always a lot of that stuff. Sometimes it is hard just to figure out like a bug or a certain thing, or maybe something doesn't actually feel right. So sometimes you go back to the drawing board on that. Personally, I'm not sure, like you said, they kind of don't have anything really since launch.
They have no ideas. Like, they just have,
would-
they have the idea to make Halo, and that's it.
Didn't the whole original Halo team go to Destiny or whatever, or like
Yeah,
transfer over
Bungie
to-
left, or Bungie basically said, "Hey, we don't want to make exclusive games for Microsoft anymore. We're out." And they're like, "Well, okay, but we own the IP of Halo." And then they made Destiny.
And you said this is what company now making it?
343, completely
343
indie
or
company,
whatever.
didn't make anything but Halo. They made the Halo Anniversary, the
Yes.
remake.
The remakes.
They made the Halo Anniversary, which was just the
Yeah, but
remake
what
of
is
1,
something
2,
like
and 3.
this- What is something for Alex? Like, you would probably kind of be more in depth to this. Depending on the size of how much stuff they put into a battle pass or a game, what's an average time of actually to develop something like that?
A Battle Pass?
Like, if you started
You're asking
something
how long
to
would it
create
take
like
to-
a map, or like to develop what they're talking about, how long? 3 months, 6 months to actually like make it from scratch?
What's I guess we have to kind of break it down a bit because that's a little vague.
Here, answer
Let's
first.
say,
Answer how long would it take you to make a Battle Pass? Or should it take to create the
I
Battle
would-
Pass from 1 to 100?
1 to 100 different year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It completely depends on the battle pass, of course, on what you're like. Things like emotes and animations take
Mhm.
a while to definitely do.
There's no
Cosmetics,
emotes in this
you
game.
gotta-
It's
No emotes.
all just
Guns and
cosmetics.
well, that's already a strike against them right there because that's
Because I understand the
animations,
animation. Yeah, you got to make sure they're not
those
fucking
take
just.
really long.
All of a sudden, you play the Gundam style, and then you're fucking flying off the map.
From the cosmetics I have seen in Halo, they are not as, I would say, diverse as like Fortnite or
No.
even like Realm Royale. I would say it's
And they
pretty
can go
basic sci-fi
crazy.
stuff. They can. Stuff like cosmetics still can take a while, definitely not as long as animation. I would say, assuming that they're working with top people or people that actually are working, actually do their work and
A
aren't just
team more than one
Yeah,
person
some dude's
doing it.
like, yeah, it took me a week to do this, but I only worked about an
Because-
hour, and I jerked off a lot.
I would say
Good work week.
I think I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I would say maybe like 3 months
Right.
just to get everything, can make sure everything's all perfect. Bug
Yeah,
test,
but
never
that's
know what's gonna
fair.
happen.
I mean, that's fair.
It's
But
been
from
more
when the
than
game released, it's been a lot longer than that, though.
it's been like almost a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest problem.
It's been
like,
a
I
year, and
completely
we've only
agree.
had 2 battle passes, and the first one was great. It was everything from Reach, basically, we liked. They
I
just
just-
took all the shit from Halo Reach and put it in a battle pass, and I don't understand why they can't do, for example, they could have Halo Reach, like they just did, skins from Halo 3. We could get the whole samurai outfit that's from Halo 3. It was like a skin that you could only get by getting the skulls, right? You had to find all the skulls in Halo 3, and you got this complete set of samurai armor. They
I
could
think
do
you
that.
had one when we played.
Yeah, that was a completely remade original of theirs.
Yeah.
That was an original samurai, but they could do it's called the Bushido or whatever. I think that's what it was called. They could do Halo 4 skins. They could do Halo 5 skins. They have all these old Halo
Like
IPs.
a throwback. You can
And
throw
just turn
throwbacks
those
or
into battle
something,
passes for now. And that's easy content. And you have that whole time to make your fucking grand battle pass.
Yeah.
That's fucking. Well, I said what? Halo 3, 4. I don't know. I don't know if 5 had anything good. Halo 5, and
mixed it up.
You could literally get all those skins that were good in those games that you had to earn or whatever. Put those in those battle passes. That's 3 seasons of battle passes. That gives you enough time to make that 4th grand battle pass or more. So what are they doing?
Like you could change and remaster some of the maps, no?
Oh
yes, and you can bring back old maps. All you do is make 2 original maps like you used to, and then 2 old maps, and people will be happy. Keep coming out with that every season. You'll have a bunch of content.
They probably used a different engine at the time to make those old maps, but but they have the design, they have the layout.
They have the layout, so they can just recreate it. They're just lazy.
I would hope that the people working at Halo have played Halo. You know what I mean? Like they played the old games. They've never played a Halo, and they're making Halo. That's a little sketchy. Why not work?
When I played Halo Anniversaries, though, because I think I'm the only one who probably played it, I enjoyed it. I thought it was very cool how you could switch between the old version of Halo and the newest version of Halo by just clicking the back button.
But that was the old team that made that game.
It was 343 that made it. No,
this was them making the remake, but what they based off of was the old games.
Yes.
This wasn't like completely from the, you know what I mean? Like this.
I had faith in these guys, and then when I played Halo 4, it was a great game. No content. No. That's their problem. They make a great game.
Which one did we play? Infinity,
and it's a great game.
Infinity.
No content.
Yeah, big thing.
That's their problem.
What was the first thing that I jumped on and said, "Oh, where's their like skins and gear and all that?" And you're like, "Well, there isn't much."
I gotta wait for you. Gotta wait a week. Yeah, I was like, you gotta wait a week for the sword to refresh. And Jake's like waiting for like daily skins, like Fortnite.
Yeah, or even weekly, or even like a battle pass that's like common. Not to compare the two, but I was like, the skins are garbage.
Yeah. And it's everything us Halo fans have been praying for, man. I don't think we need to really watch anything from this. Let me just listen.
No.
November 8th. Big ticket items there. Joseph, Campaign Network Co-op, and Mission Replay.
That's right.
Which I'm excited for that. I mean, if you guys are down, we should do a network co-op. I've never even played the story of Infinite yet, so it'd be fresh for me.
New achievements for
What pisses me off, though, is they were doing, at one point, they were doing 4-player multiplayer co-op. So it could have been me, you...
Could have been 4
Alex and David or TJ playing Halo Infinite. Like what? We beat Halo 4 in one night. All 4 of us. It was awesome. And we only beat it in one night because we were dominating as a squad.
Campaign.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's all that's from this that I wanted to talk about. Is they are not adding the co-op. They didn't say it in this, but they talk about the network shit. I can bring up the article I was going to show.
I'll find that clip this week and send it to you too.
Well, we can move on to the next topic if you guys want to. Because, we've really talked about Halo. Unless, Alex, you have anything else to say about game development?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm pretty much good.
Because you would agree, they're taking way too long. It doesn't make any sense. They have plenty of content to put out. They're not doing it.
I'm very curious in the minds of the creative director, the one that basically makes the final decisions.
Yeah, that says yes.
Yeah, and the producers, because I'm pretty. I don't know. Maybe they're making good. If I was a producer, I don't think they're making as much money as they would be happy that the game that they're making. So, and I don't know.
Right?
Do you think that their total game, like when they first sell a game, that's where they hit their most revenue, or like when they do stuff like this for people to pay for the battle passes and the upgrades?
The battle pass is what I think they were hoping for money-wise. They were hoping because this game is free on the battle pass, and most Xbox players have the Game Pass. Sorry,
the Game Pass. Yeah.
Even though I bought this, and I had it on the Game Pass, so I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I got it for free, but through Game Pass there.
All right, so my next topic I wanted to talk about is YouTube is having some controversies. See, I haven't watched this clip in a minute since yesterday, so I'm going to get a little bit of a refresher, and then I'll explain why we're talking about this.
Still, let's fuck with YouTube. That seems to be the general reaction from a lot of very big creators right now who are essentially revolting against the platform. I kind of love the fucking with YouTube part because there's only so much you can do with rage before you're like, does it just come off like I'm whining, but these are serious issues, but I hate even having to do this? You post on this platform long enough, you're gonna feel like that. And as far as the specifics of what the hell I'm talking about right now, it starts with Corey Kenshin. Like we talked about, he put out a video a couple of weeks ago accusing YouTube's age-related policy system of either being racist, playing favorites, or both. Right? Notably, it not being just like about the automated system or like the first step, but the fact that Corey had to go through this big back and forth with YouTube, the age restriction on his video gets lifted, then it's put back in place again, other YouTubers start getting hit, YouTube's actions and messaging seem disjointed all over the place, fucking stupid and messy. But the
so with that guy, he was making videos that were the same as Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. Exactly the same videos. His would get flagged, and theirs would still be perfectly fine. His would get age restricted, and theirs would be perfectly fine. Exactly the same content.
Do you think that's YouTube messing with him?
Yes, for sure. And so do a lot of other creators. Even Markiplier, to the point where like he was starting to upload more. Markiplier and Jacksepticeye were all posting like very edgy shit all of a sudden, very fucked up shit that would definitely get them in trouble, and they wouldn't get flagged.
Yeah.
And then now they are getting flagged. Alex, you know anything? You know more about this?
Nothing more than
what I just said.
From kind of from that, like you said, they were doing all of that. I guess I think the biggest problem with it has always been transparency with YouTube, right? Like it's almost always bots that respond to you or that flag, and then that responded to you in that like automated email, and you never like know why you're flagged. Like how are you supposed to make money and content on this platform if they're not telling you what's wrong or why this is bad and this isn't?
And I'm just recently started posting to YouTube, right? So I've gotten flagged twice for copyright, and yes, like you said, they just say, this has been flagged for copyright, and you have a potential ban in Russia. That's all they said to me. And I'm like, okay, aren't we at war with Russia? Like, isn't Russia at war with Ukraine right now? So we're not fucking with Russia anyway? So, like, who the fuck cares? Like, right? I'm banning Russia. Yeah. I don't hate all Russians, but right now, like, come on, guys. Get your shit together. Come on. What's Ukraine done? And why am I getting... They don't explain. So I get that. There's like no... They're just like, well, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
You don't email them like a description of...
I have to go into... If I say something about it, I can go in... I can get in more trouble. They can strike my channel then. They're like, oh, well, you're fighting back?
Fighting it.
And you're wrong still? We're just going to strike your channel now. And once you get one strike, you're banned for a week. No uploading. What? You're not allowed to upload for a week. You upload 1 week. If you upload before that 1 week, you're perma-banned. Gone.
That's crazy.
You can't upload on any of your channels you own either. So I wouldn't be able to upload on the podcast channel or my game
your
channel.
Personal. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I could like let's say Alex has his own podcast. I think I could come on his podcast. It's weird. I don't understand that. But yeah. Alex, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, what was I'm trying to think. I think. Oh, in addition to that, because I think he made the point of, was it Markiplier's video that was doing all the stuff or whatever, re-uploading all that stuff, or it had the same video as him? I meant.
Yeah. There's more to this, so I mean, I can keep playing. We could probably find that part.
Response from YouTubers has been anything but. With tons of major creators in the days following putting out their own videos.
All of this effort to try and get more transparency.
Penguin. Everyone knows him. This is Moist Critical.
Your answers from YouTube always
sexiest man on the internet.
They just don't seem to have that capability. They just absolutely outright despise communication, it feels like. And that sucks because, that's the Chemical X to the Powerpuff Girls formula here. If they could just explain things, their reputation would be doing a 180.
And this is literally what Alex was just saying. They are not transparent. They do not talk to the people they're working for them, making them content.
Making them money.
Yeah, making them relevant. YouTube would be nothing.
It's a $1 billion company. It's making billions of dollars.
It could have been.
every
We
day.
could have been all uploading on Motion or whatever the fuck that one. What was that other one?
Daily Motion.
Daily Motion, and Daily Motion could have been
Motion.
popping. But I'm just saying, like that could have been it. Like that could have been the back then. It was literally Daily Motion and YouTube, and it could have easily been Daily Motion. And I bet you YouTube was more talking to their people back then. I bet because they weren't.
Wasn't there another one called Mixer?
YouTube's all run by algorithms now. It's all run by AI bots.
Yeah.
Nothing's like. There's just guys like making sure the servers don't crash. That's it.
And don't get me wrong, I get there's a lot of people on YouTube, and it's somewhat unreasonable for everything to be perfect and have like all humans
Yeah.
like doing everything. But obviously, it can be better. Like, there's no way this should be
Oh,
the
yeah.
standard.
There should be a little bit more talk, like a little bit more talking to like
Communication.
you get to like let's say you get like 100,000 follow. I don't know. What do you think should be the cutoff
For what?
for real
Explain.
people? Because I feel like in this YouTube they have a thing where it's like everyone else gets bots and the cutoff like you get a real manager or YouTube rep right when you're this big. What do you think the cutoff is? Like 1 million? You get a
I
million?
mean, I don't
and
know.
you get-
That's kind
You
of
talking
unfair then.
subscribers?
Because what if you're like a low YouTuber and people keep reporting you, and the bots just do that so you can never
don't-
become big?
They don't care.
Well, I'm just saying there really shouldn't be a
Can't go
cutoff
anywhere
date.
then.
That would-
But that's
Yeah,
how I
that'd
feel
be
like it is
unfair.
because I like most
Yeah, I
YouTubers
agree,
I
yeah.
watch. They're always like, I have a YouTube rep. Does all YouTubers get YouTube reps, or do only certain size channels get YouTube?
No, only the
Certain
top.
size channels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're fucked if you're a low.
I think it starts at like probably 100,000 viewers or 100,000
And I was watching a
subscribers.
podcast where they were talking about not YouTube AI, but they were talking about Google's AI, right? And Google's AI has been found to be racist. It is found to be more. Its politics are like a little bit either more left or more right. I can't remember. And it's just like we don't want an AI who's a racist Trump supporter. Like, do we? Do I want to get an ad that says like, buy guns and let's go fucking take the Capitol all of a sudden because Google's Google's AI is like, let's go. I mean, I'm just saying the people that were that crazy for Trump. You know what I mean? There were a lot of people that were like, let's go to the Capitol.
I don't know
Let's
about
rise
wood,
up.
but there still is. So,
Oh yeah, the Trump store finally closed down in my town.
Trump.
That's a
Oh, mine.
That's a
mine
win.
has nothing but grown.
men screaming about Trump.
Yeah.
It's sad too. It's like, bro, I don't like Joe Biden either, but do we really want an American terrorist?
I don't know.
All right, we've gotten sidetracked.
But also, in addition to critiques, you had others saying, hey, let's see how far we can push YouTube.
Yeah,
Some
here's them
creators like
pushing. This is
Markiplier, Jacksepticeye
Markiplier and
doing Try
Jacksepticeye.
not to get age-restricted challenges, where they end up playing extremely explicit games.
Like porn games, basically. And they
They're
blur it
playing
out. They play porn games, basically, and blur them out, and they're like, we'll see if we get age restricted. And they didn't for like the longest
sexual
time.
content, nudity, or just very suggestive-looking images. But the caveat being, though, that they still blurred all the actual explicit parts out. Markiplier describing one video as a perfectly family-friendly video about a fun game where I am an orc who gives massages, and adding there's no reason that this video should be age-restricted whatsoever. And while it hasn't been confirmed whether this was actually connected the same day, YouTube ended up cutting Mark's segment from a live gaming event.
This is
Though
fucked.
YouTube did end up keeping
That
in
I
a
didn't
small
understand.
1-minute
at
section
all.
of
That
Mark
makes no
ad.
sense.
They were probably like, you are turning into a controversial figure.
That should be illegal, though.
They did it to PewDiePie.
That's against freedom of speech
They
to a
did.
certain extent.
And they paid him. I mean, if they're still paying him, there's no legal problem. Like, sorry, hey, we're cutting your segment. Something happened. Something came up, dog. We're going to pay you, but we need you to show up for 30 seconds because we have your face on the goddamn...
Maybe to justify
no.
the
Because
fact
look how
that
big
he's-
his face is. There's Markiplier. There's KSI. And then this is... he's from...
Matt from
Game Theory and Movie
Matt
Theory
Pat.
and all that. Matt Pat. Don't know her. I'm sorry. If I offend anybody, I have no clue who she is.
I'm not sure what
I
it
watch
is.
a lot of women YouTubers, but I don't know who she is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Mark's contract is with YouTube, but still, it's kind of messed up. That
Oh, he was one of their big money. He's their big. This face right here is the breadwinner. There is some YouTube exec with Markiplier's face on a horse.
Now, what does he do? Is he a content creator or is he
He's a
YouTube
gamer.
employee?
He makes gaming content, reaction videos, try not to laugh videos, basically
Gotcha.
horror videos. But he got super big. He was already big, but he got super big when he did what was that called, Alex? Where he deleted it? He deleted the whole channel after a year or whatever it was. Eunice. It's like it was kind of like anus themed. It was weird. And they just did all kinds of crazy shit for a year, and then they deleted the whole channel. That was like the whole big gimmick. This man's huge, man.
Him in the thumbnail for that
Bigger than
video.
PewDiePie.
But the conversation that Corey Kenshin stoked around YouTube and its inconsistent practices with age restricting and determining whether a video is safe to run ads against doesn't end there. We've now seen a YouTuber by the name of Patrick CC pointing out how YouTube has this tendency to initially fully monetize videos, but then weeks or months later it inexplicably limits ads or just removes them altogether.
So this guy does like drama and like theory, right? Looks like.
Margera video got blocked after 1 million views.
So you did a Ben
Like,
Margera
deleted from
video,
the platform.
1 million
I censored
views,
a
and it was
couple words
blocked
and photos
afterwards.
that I thought maybe were the problem. I re-uploaded it, told you guys, and now it is my
And then it got 5 million when he uploaded it and changed it up to make it a little bit more family friendly.
biggest video that I've ever produced ever in my career. Then they randomly deleted the comments off my Zach and Cody video after I had 2 million views.
So weird.
Then my Instagram clout era video got age restricted after 1 million views. If you look at this, the video is doing about 20,000 views per day, then just gets sent to the gulag.
And I'm gonna be real. This is what happens. This is what happened to my videos that I've been posting. It'll hit 3,000, and then nothing.
With Patrick making around $100 a day from that video until it was age restricted.
how the
where
fuck
he
am I
then
getting
only got about
3,000 views
$1
a day
from
and
it?
then
Even
boom.
now, he says he still doesn't know why it was age restricted.
making
There's also a
$100
whole
a day.
host of other problems he lists off, or things
No,
like you don't know what
3,000
YouTube
he had
is ever gonna
20,000
deem
views
appropriate.
in-
Also,
in
you
that
can have a
day.
video
Yeah,
that's
but
age restricted, but
$100
then
a
someone
day?
reacts to it and it's completely fully monetized. But his main point boils down to this.
This Steve-O video that I just uploaded, I had to do multiple tests to get it monetized. And eventually, I did. There are tons of things that are blurred out in this video, and to me, it's so annoying and ruins the video, but despite that, everything is going great. The views are doing well, it's performing well in the algorithm, and people are really liking it. Then I got an email at 4 a.m. last night saying that the video is age restricted. So I checked my YouTube studio, and it still says that the video is fully monetized. Everything looks perfectly normal. It doesn't require you to sign in to watch, and it doesn't have the age restriction notice on the bottom. So then I decided to go and check the views and check it out. It's doing about 1,000, 2,000 views per hour, and then boom, straight to the gulag. And they're definitely hiding it from the
Right to
algorithm
that
because
goddamn
nobody
Call of
ever
Duty
drops
gulag, baby,
80%
to fight for its
ever.
life.
So
But they're
YouTube
not
can
enforcing.
like block it from people to see it as like clickbait on their front page and like hide it back in the back.
That's that guy's theory right there. Is that he's getting shadow banned, basically, is what they call it. Shadow ban means you're not banned. You can't tell that you're banned, but they are not
But they'll
pushing
put it
you
on, like,
at
page
all.
30.
They do not want you at all. Right? You are page 30 on the Google browser. Yeah, so that's
That's some sussy shit.
basically all I want to talk about. But I think this is, since people are calling this out, either YouTube's got two options. They're going to either fix themselves or double down. And so we're either going to get better forms of life, and with all these Twitch streamers coming to YouTube, hopefully.
I don't know if they're gonna get it better though, because then they just know that they're just gonna keep getting more content creators, and the old ones can either stay and deal with it or move on.
I think
feel
this is
like that's
YouTube's
gonna be
way
the
of
high
cutting
road.
out the people they don't want to, like the riffraff.
I agree. It's like, let's get some of the trash out of the
Or
way.
limiting
The
your
ones that
money.
they want to move on. Yeah.
Here's
they don't
another
wanna,
theory.
like-
They could be limiting how much money you're making too. They're like, yo, this guy is making too much money off of all these videos. He's a nobody. Boom. He's shadow banned. I don't know. That could be a thing. What do you think, Alex? Or,
Say he makes $100 a day times 30 days. That's $3,000 a month off that one video.
Up the video, and then
Off one video.
you might have sponsors too for each video, for all you know. So
But with sponsors, that's an
views.
outsource. You outsource that sponsor, right? You know what I mean? That's a side deal. That's not a YouTube thing.
That's a side deal. But
that's how
from
you
just
make
his
your money,
videos-
though, because YouTube gets you.
Yeah, exactly. But you
I mean,
shouldn't be
just
doing
for-
that. You shouldn't have to
Say-
rely. You shouldn't
say
make your
he
channel this
uploads-
big and then have to rely on them Raid Shadow Legend sponsors. That should be the Raid Shadow Legend sponsor should be a bonus to all the hard work
Yeah,
you've
think
been
about
doing.
that. Look at that though. You got one video, $100 a day. 30 days. That's $3,000 a month. Do 10 videos in that month. That's 30 grand a month.
Jake, this is no news. YouTubers make a lot of money. They also have to put out a hell of a lot of they have to put out a hell of a lot of content. And they also have to edit a hell of a lot of content.
Well, I'm not saying it's not a hard job,
this
but
dude
if
editing all that shit
out,
doesn't fucking it does.
I mean, shit, that's a lot.
It really is. But to have to put in that much work and not even get paid either is just an outrage.
It's on 50-50 at that point, yeah.
Just one.
Well, Twitch is also having some drama as well, and is also being called racist. So, and guess who's on? Guess who's on? Guess who's our moist himself? Look at that sexy bastard. That's the type of man you bring home to your mom and you let him fuck. You let him fuck your mom. No? You wouldn't let this fuck your mom, Alex? God damn it. What about if he handed you all these G Fuels in the back? What about these Pokemon cards? Yo.
Those look pretty nice, though.
Yeah, look at them, bro. I love Moist setup. Look at this, dude. This is how you know you made it big, man. When you got fucking Golden Pepe. Right there. A huge Golden Pepe. Alright. Let me, hold on, let's watch a little bit because I kind of forgot.
Changed forever. It was like when Albert Einstein came up with the theory of relativity. It's all been shaken now. I still remember the glory days before August 29th, 2022.
Oh, okay, now I remember. Alright. So you guys remember last week we talked about that streamer that got banned for having sex live, right?
Mm-hmm. Jake was like, no.
No, I don't remember. So she was officially unbanned after 7 days. And there's been plenty of people who've done less messed up things and have been permabanned for it. And people just don't understand how does she get a 7-day ban for that? So
living in an ignorant bliss, naive to how corrupt Twitch has become with their enforcement of their own rules. That's right, August 29th is a date that will go down in infamy as the day that Twitch showed its true face and brought with it a catastrophe, a devastating Coomsday, when a streamer got fucked live on Twitch and Twitch responded with the lightest ban of all time. I already talked about this in a video, but I wanted to follow up because they've decided to stick with their initial decision of a 7-day ban. So a week ago now, a streamer by the name of Kimika had sex live on Twitch while an entire marching band clapped and cheered her on in the chat. It was about 100 concurrent viewers at the time. I don't know if the coitus actually reached its climax. I couldn't tell you because she got banned before anyone finished, except for some of the people in the chat.
Okay, well, we don't need to go that far in. Yeah, so she's been unbanned after 7 days, and there's been people who've called her out about it, like Gideon. You guys know who Gideon is? I know Gideon. So Gideon...
He's chill.
He's another controversial streamer, to be honest. He's done some fucking dumb things, but he's a chill guy. He's a cool guy.
He's chill. Yeah.
But yeah, he's calling them racist because I think he's been permabanned, and yeah, Gideon's on what? What is he on now? YouTube now, or is he's not on Twitch anymore?
He's I think he was on YouTube not too long ago. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, he's on YouTube called Twitch Racist after
Twitch.
Platform only banned a streamer for 7 days for sexual content, pointing to his permanent ban for what he says was far lesser of an offense. Now, I don't know what he got banned for. What did he get permabanned for? Do you know?
I think it was racist, more racial than anything else. It was hate
toward Pokemon channels.
Yeah. You got banned for Pokemon. Was it? Is that what you just looked up?
Why scroll down?
Oh, sorry.
Just continue reading it. In mid-January, he received a permaban for Twitch after sending a hate raid towards streamer.
Now I remember. He kept writing like L ratio. He sent all his fans to that. A lot of them were calling her ugly, I think, and shit like that. Like bringing up the no makeup photos. And
we just have sex on Twitch and we get permabanned.
He didn't, right? He did. That is one of their guidelines, though, that you can't send hate raids.
I mean,
that was
I
a
get
big
it.
thing.
It's
That
kind
was
of
a
like
big thing that they
kind
were
of
trying to get
stuff,
rid
but
of on Twitch, and they finally did it. They can't give this guy a pass, even though he's huge. He's a really cool guy. The only problem he had was he interviewed Klansmen. And one of the Klansmen at the end, he went, "You got anything to say to the people?" He goes, "I'm just glad you watched. I'm glad you listened." What? You glad? You what? Yeah, and then there's like people in the comments writing like, I always thought the Klansmen were bad. These guys aren't that bad. And like, what? You better be memeing. You better be joking. That's the only thing Gideon's ever done that I like. I'm like, well, whatever. But yeah, I mean, he's not wrong though. Like, that's pretty fucked up. Like, bro, why is he getting banned for hate raid? But then he like, so you're telling me if Gideon was getting his Glock 3000 right under the table, he's getting Glock 3000 under the table, and a mirror right here. Let's say that door was a mirror, and you just see like some girl giving him the Glock, and he gets he'd get permabanned. I feel.
Oh, he would.
And we all know this man's got a serpent for a cock.
You think
so.
it favored for male or female? You think it was favored?
What do you guys think? How big do you guys think this dude's dick is? I think Gideon's got a fucking.
He's got a meat
fat
pocket
cock
in his pants. Yes, sir.
Kind of like this chick's ass.
Mm-hmm.
That chick got a fat ass. You guys see that? Oh shit! I'm getting distracted.
All I saw with it depends, and I was like, disgusting.
Well, she can wear diapers, but I like that fat ass. I think I got some more things too about this. Yeah, so these are just the articles. Like, look at the images. Twitch squirt unbanned after a week, dude. It's so fucking. I don't know.
And I tell you what, though, she'll probably actually from when she had that video to when she comes back, she'll probably have 3 times the amount of viewers.
Yeah, you're basically just made her
because
huge.
they're gonna want to get in there and see if can I get it? Can we see what she's doing now?
Is she gonna be on the camera?
Is it gonna be something else now that's gonna pop up? Let's watch her.
What if she doesn't wear panties and I can see it in the mirror?
Her views are probably gonna triple in the next time she comes on, just based off of her mishap.
Which is fine. It's not her fault. It's more Twitch's fault. I mean, it's her fault for having sex, but it's not her fault for getting. She knew what she was doing. She didn't choose to get banned for 7 days.
No.
You think she purposely did that? I don't think so, bro. I think it was an accident. No. That's some clout goblin shit.
It's like saying I'm gonna go, in the bedroom right now, leave my podcast up and running, and that way,
That's happened.
After.
Dog, I shut off my stream once. And then I looked, and I'm like getting comments still, and I'm like, wait, whoa, and I'm sitting here shirtless editing videos. So I mean, once I got tired of editing videos, and I got out my fucking cock and started beating my meat.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook would have kicked you off quick.
Facebook wouldn't have done shit. There's videos of people literally getting fucked in the shower on Facebook.
That is true.
Yeah, that's basically all I gotta talk about this. I just want to bring it back up because we talked about it last week, and people are fucking outraged. There are more people mad about this.
What's her name?
Gideon and,
do we have a name for her?
It was in the article that I just brought up.
I'm curious to see what her
name is. Kamiki. Kimmiki.
Hang on, wait.
It's literally on screen. KIMMIKKA. Kamika?
Her channel might not be up right now.
Well, how many followers does she have?
I'm saying I don't see her channel on Twitch right now.
What, is she like permabanned since this happened?
It's just not popping up on the on. Yeah, she's not here right now. I wonder if she. Oh wait, hang on. Well, let's show someone else live by a different name. Yeah, I don't see her. It's weird. I wonder if they took her down for that 7 days.
Either that or
way they couldn't see her page.
Different.
Yeah. I mean, there's a
No, because she's unbanned, bro. She's supposed to be...
KICHI, but they don't look like the same name.
Keep me posted.
I mean, is this her page with fucking 10,000 followers? I don't know.
Yeah, I see the one that's 10,004.
I don't know. Maybe she is permanent banned now. I mean, I'll find out later, but
yeah, just food for thought. I was just curious to see what she had or where she stood on it. But
so we were gonna get into the chicken sandwich tier list, but I think I'm gonna put that off for next week.
That's fine. We have more time to work on it.
Yeah, Alex didn't even try any of the Wingstop chicken sandwiches anyway, so I know
if you can get one.
They're all sold out now too.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say if you
give it about a month and they'll be back.
They were sold out a week ago, so how was I supposed to get one, idiot?
Oh, I got one.
A week ago? I got one like 2 days ago!
Nope, they were sold out a week
Jake,
ago.
was I not eating a fucking hot honey chicken sandwich yesterday?
You were eating some rat meat.
I've been eating I've been eating Wingstop all week.
No, you got something else yesterday. It wasn't a
Guys,
sandwich.
I literally have Wingstop chicken tenders right next to me.
You got something the other day. You had TJ get it or whatever, but
Wingstop.
It was.
Why you have to bring up the fact that I had TJ get it?
Sandwich, though. It wasn't a chicken sandwich. You got like a jumbo meal or some sort.
Jumbo meal. He got me Wingstop. That's all I've eaten fast food wise all week is Wingstop.
I do. Okay, I like Wingstop. It was good. I have to say it was better than the other ones. So next week on the podcast, we will have to do what we were talking about as a.
I want us all to have chicken sandwiches next to us on if they come out next week and they're back. Be ready.
I don't know.
They close at 10
o'clock at night, but
they close at 10. So just have it ordered by 9.
5:30 and
no, it closes at 10 at night. You order it an hour before you eat it. Probably won't even get there, but by the time it got to me, it was fucking 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Anywho,
You're
making me eat food.
Moving on.
I'm going full fat ass over here. I need something to drink. We're off the rails. All right, we're going to talk about Pokemon. Alex has been bringing up this constantly.
Yes.
So
let's hear it, Alex.
Already Pokemon, what the fuck?
Oh, I gotta need this. So they have come out with a brand new Pokemon trailer. I have a couple other Pokemon trailers to watch too, and we're gonna talk about it. So, Alex, what is this? So this is Pokemon's new Seek Your Treasure mode that they're gonna add to the game. Like,
no, this is a trailer of them showing some of the new Pokemon, and then they show some of the new areas that you explore in this game.
Okay. And then I have the original trailer or the second trailer that came out, which shows you kind of like multiplayer and some other shit. But yeah, this is gonna be the new game. What I'm really excited is this is gonna be apparently 4-player multiplayer. It's gonna be the first Pokemon game where you play Pokemon you can play Pokemon with 3 other friends.
Not mobile. It's gonna be on
on Switch,
console or PC or
Switch, only Switch.
Switch. Gotcha. Okay. Just to know what platform.
Right. Well, Pokemon only comes on Nintendo Switch.
Those are 3 new Pokemon right there.
What?
Yeah, I saw.
Go back.
It went through. These are the different areas.
I didn't get to see the Pokemon.
So there's one of the legendaries that you can ride, right, Alex?
Yes.
Which I don't understand. You get the legendary pretty early on then.
You get it at the beginning of the game, yeah.
What?
This is the first time we've gotten a legendary right off the bat. I'm choosing Violet. What Pokemon are you choosing? What game are you getting, Alex? Both?
You know, if you get Violet, you're gonna get the Scarlet one probably. And if you
I'm just choosing Violet because I like the color purple, so I'm choosing.
What's the 3 options?
I like Scarlet. I don't like the color purple.
So it's Violet and Scarlet.
Just those 2.
And this is the Violet one.
There's only 2. Always only 2.
Yeah, there's only 2. There, you come out with the third game.
You said 3.
He didn't even look at the screen again. He missed it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well,
this Pokemon's one of the new ones. Right.
That's cool.
The crab.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. The human.
That was the other legendary.
Cool.
That was actually kind of cool.
The dog bike or whatever.
They got a big tail.
This is Team Star. This is
Yep,
going to be one of the rivals, right? For the
There's three
enemy teams?
Yeah, they have three. They announced 3 teams, each for one area so far.
Okay.
The guy on the left kind of looks like Octane.
When I was watching this, all I could think of was kitty shit.
Yeah.
What is
Pause
this?
real quick. Pause. That's their new mode they're doing. So they're gonna have it so you'll obviously have your Pokemon walking out beside you, but now you can have your Pokemon like attack wild Pokemon by themselves, and they will try to attack. You can like catch them. So it's
Oh,
kind
so
of
it's like a distraction mechanic.
a little bit. It's like a semi Arceus.
So they attack and you can go around and then
Something
throw a
like
Pokeball at their butt? Or is it just like fast battle where instead of putting in commands, you're...
I think it's just more free for your, like more open.
I don't like that.
I do. Reminds me of Arceus.
I think it'd be neat. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah, but in Arceus, my Pokemon didn't attack.
Oh, well, I like it.
In Arceus, you had to throw your Pokemon out and it went into an attack phase. Like, you still had to put commands in. There's no commands there. It's auto-attacking.
I think they have commands once you go into the actual thing.
I bet you.
Yeah, that was also another Pokemon.
I like her a lot.
You missed
cool.
Can't wait to jerk
Mila.
off to her. Let's hope she's
Right
of
there.
age.
Oh, well.
What? What do you want me to look at?
Right there. You don't even pause it.
Where?
Right there in the truck. That's a Pokemon.
This?
Yeah, that white thing's a Pokemon.
I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
What is he? Or she?
I'm starting to not want to play this. What's up with all these vehicle Pokemon?
Because riding Pokemon's been their thing since.
Yes, but I don't want my shit turning into a vehicle. First you want me to fuck your Pokemon, now you want me to drive them.
Hey, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Everything's better on a motorcycle.
And what happened after 5D? The show died.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Went all the way up. Now it's making trillions of dollars.
That's why they're dual linking now.
I like Krabby. I think Krabby's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna choose the grass cat.
Of course you
I'll show the starters up in the next video. I'm guessing that's the evolved form, this big one.
No.
I like him.
What do you mean?
Just
a
probably
giant.
just-
No, it's a
probably
big.
just
It's fuck off. It says it has a name.
It's probably a single Pokemon. I don't think it evolves or it gets evolved into.
You're a liar.
Yeah, it's just a single evolutionary. And this is another Victory Road
This
area.
is shit we're not even gonna get to until the end of the game. So why are they showing us this?
Look at her.
You can't even go into Victory Road until you beat the
Look at
game.
Cheetah.
You're thinking of Emerald. This is different.
Nimona.
No, that's the way Victory Roads work. There's more one Victory Road, and there's one in Emerald, and all the other games since, and they only could be accessed once you beat the game. Am I wrong?
I mean, are you saying they can't change it? Is what you're saying? I'm guessing.
You are out to earn some badges and take on the other. Alex, he's asking you about badges. They're not gonna let you in. You might talk about them early. I bet you that you could see it early on, and then they're like, "Come back later." What in the fuck is this?
I played Fire Red.
From your own
I played all of the Pokemon, Alex, and they all have a form of Victory Road. They all have a different form of Victory Road that you can get. It's all post game.
I'm thinking of choosing
Razor
that
Leaf.
duck. That duck looks really cool.
You're gonna choose the duck.
The duck looks pretty badass.
Yeah. I
There's,
usually pick the fire type, but the water looks cool.
I normally choose fire or water.
And I just said I wanted a Squirtle.
Yeah, the new mechanic I think is cool.
Yeah, the
You
duck
can change-
is pretty cool.
with the terrorization.
Well, I'm
you
gonna
can
have all three
customize your
Pokemon.
and then with your Pokemon, you can change the type, and then it gets a different move, I believe. Which
I'm
is
gonna have
really
all
cool.
three starters from the start because I'm trading them to I'm trading them. I'm taking them from TJ.
I'll have all three eventually.
Yeah, That's what I did for Arceus. We just reset his game 3 times, and then while he was playing, he reset his game a couple times and traded me his Pokemon, and then I traded him back.
Yeah, that's the new Pokemon right there. You missed the Wooper variant.
Yeah, the
and then
Wooper variant. I saw
Graffiti.
it. I can see.
And then those are the other two new Pokemon.
That looks like you need to be watching this trailer.
What the heck is
That looks like you need to be watching this trailer in 0.25 speed.
You really do, though, man. You're missing all these nice little details.
Look at that. That's the new Pikachu.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting more into Digimon now.
That's Mega Man. That's Mega Man.
This
What
is
the
a
fuck are you
Digimon.
talking about?
These are
Mega Man.
Digimons.
Mega Man. What the fuck?
That is a
bro?
Digimon.
Your mom's a Digimon.
It's starting to look like my Fortnite content.
I did your mom last night.
Even at 75% speed, this is still pretty fast. Now, what is this?
I just thought that earlier. If you just listen for like 5 seconds here, it's
Shiny Mons.
Well, maybe you get into frame on camera, huh?
I am on frame on my screen. Maybe you got to move your frame. It's sterilization. That Pokemon changes its type in battle, and then you get like a new move ability.
So I can change my element?
Yeah, so it's a new way to battle basically, because they always have the new ways to battle. Whether you make Giant or Mega Evolution. So it's gonna be interesting
Why
because
they
it's
gotta
like
ruin Pokemon like this?
I love it.
No, I'm gonna be really. I'm just being an ass.
Because it's gonna be like, hey, you do a water move to my
That's
Charizard,
really
but
cool,
then
actually.
your Charizard changes type to a grass type, so it's just not as effective.
I gotta make sure I
I want
pre-order.
Scarlet.
I'm getting Violet.
I
TJ's
want
getting
Scarlet.
If you show, if
I
you
show what?
The starters.
That's gonna be my next video. I already got it. I'm showing this off though. This is the new Switch.
That's cool.
This is the new Switch they're coming out with for the Pokemon game.
Where did Alex go?
I'm right here. Oh shit! That's right.
I have to re-put his camera in. God damn it! Oh, there we go.
I'm on. Alright, I'm good.
You're just not on camera. We're looking at your ceiling.
I see a light bulb.
We're looking at your fat dildos.
There you go.
That skin looks pretty tight though.
Did you fix it, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah, well, it's not showing up on my screen. Give me a second. I gotta re-put his code in. Boop, 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 boop. That's what Alex does to me.
Oh, my mom was calling, being a bitch. I had to mute it.
What's wrong with you? Don't call your mom a bitch. She's a lovely woman. I think about her every night. Look at this Switch, though. It's pretty sick.
It's ugly.
Like, bro, I'm already wanting these nunchucks already. That's.
And I need to go buy a Switch just to play the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. This ain't coming out until the end of this year, though. Look at the dock. The dock's pretty cool looking, too.
I wonder if the Switches will go on sale on Black Friday.
Oh, they always do.
Because that's where I can pick one up.
You can literally just buy a. You don't have to get the one that docks. So this one connects to the TV, and you can play off your TV and shit. But you can get the one that's just a handheld, and it's like $100 cheaper.
I don't care.
So it's $200 and then $300 for this. This is probably gonna be $400, maybe the $350 at least.
Oh, I have to get that one. That way I have the better
this
one.
Pokemon. I know it's sick looking.
500 bones like that.
And then yeah, this is the recap of all the starters.
Oh, the what?
All the starter Pokemon. This is like the second trailer that came out for Pokemon.
Oh, gotcha.
Game footage is not final. Let me play the game. This is final. This is final. This should look a lot more polished too once it actually comes out.
Professor
Here they are.
Churro.
So we got the grass cat, you got fucking sassy little fucking duckling, and then a pepper.
So I'm guessing this is like Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and
yeah. Every game has a
Charmander,
fire,
but new,
a water, and grass.
updated ones.
Yeah.
I like Dinosaurus there in the middle.
What'd you say, Alex?
It's a fire dinosaur, water duck, and like you said, grass cat.
Gotcha.
What do you guys? Do you have any opinion on? Because there's always a debate of whether these starters are going to be bipedal, like to walk on two legs, because that's what.
Are they going to be humanoid or not humanoid? Is what you're asking. Are they going to be more animalistic at the end?
I think they will.
I think I'm going to be able to see big fucking titties on this girl. And I'm going to be able to fuck the shit out of it.
You think it's going to be like Litten?
I think it's going to be sexy. Yo, I'm thinking, okay, imagine this face. Big motherfucking rack. And all of a sudden he comes back, big fucking ass on two legs with a giant heart on her chest. Made out of grass. This guy's gonna be a fucking.
You got high
thug.
hopes there, big guy.
I think this guy's gonna be a mafia boss.
He's gonna be a mafia suit and jacket.
He's gonna turn into a mob boss. You don't think so?
So do you think he's gonna be water dark then? Because usually
Yeah, he might have like a suit.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna have like his skin's gonna look like he's wearing a tuxedo or something.
Be like
yeah, that's what I just said.
Grin Ninjas.
And he has like a water attack that's kind of like Gatling gun.
What do you think your cat is gonna be for the final?
A sexy woman. I'm not even joking. I'm talking.
So what? Grass and Fairy.
Fairy.
I'd like that. Are they trying to do 2 types at the end?
Look at her. Look at the hair on the side of her face. It just says fairy.
The older games, it's usually not all the older games, but it's usually been 2 types. Recently, they've done single types, but that's just because they've been lazy about it.
And him, I have absolutely no fucking clue what they're gonna do with this guy. He is a fucking.
I could see fire and rock or fire and ground.
No, but I'm just saying I don't know what he'd look like. I don't know.
He's gonna be a gangster motherfucker.
He's gonna be big and fucking ugly. And he's gonna look like a giant dragon. Watch. Dude, if he turns into a fire dragon, I'm gonna be fucking jealous, and I'm gonna restart the whole fucking game if I don't get the carrot from TJ. If I don't trade from TJ.
I think he will be. I think he's gonna be a fire dragon.
Because he kind of looks like he could turn into imagine Godzilla, but a chili pepper.
Really like
yeah, but the stuff coming out of his
he's
hair
a chili pepper. You didn't know that?
Kind of says dragon.
You really didn't know that?
He doesn't look like a chili pepper to me.
Look up his name.
Know?
What's his name again?
Chili pepper.
He's a fucking chili pepper.
Is that all you with your? Pokemon.
Oh, I meant to be chili.
Disgusting.
Uh-oh. What's that Pokemon's name?
What's the name of the game?
He's the fire crocodile Pokemon. I lied. He's not.
Yeah, he's a chili crocodile. What's his name, though?
I can't pronounce his name.
How's it spelled?
F.
Alright, that's a good picture right here. Alex. He's shaped like a fucking chili.
I think you're crazy, man.
He's a chili pepper. That's what everyone's been saying since day one. You're just not in it. You're not in on it.
Is saying he's a chili
Everyone is. Even Philly. I like the fact that they can follow you. Here's the multiplayer mechanic it looks like. You see all 4 of them just split off? These are all real people in the same game, apparently.
Pokemon. We're not sure what the final form is yet. It's all right. It reminds me
like,
of
look, we can like meet up. We're talking. We're touching each other, and then I'm trading you now. Boom, we're trading.
Fuecoco.
Did you see that? Did you ever see that, Alex? How trading works now?
He's fire. He's gonna be blaze ability.
What's his name? Chili Coco?
Fuecoco. Fuecoco.
Coco, as in chili.
Yeah.
Alex, you'll
the
learn.
laid-back fire croc Pokemon that does things on its own pace.
All right, so on this next topic, guys, we're off Pokemon. Fuck it. Alex is upset. The man who has claimed that is a chili pepper. I am upset. Guys, we have really bad news, guys. Fortnite is shutting down on October 18, 2022.
For what?
Fortnite's done. It's over. Fortnite's shutting down.
Yeah, okay.
Fortnite is going away forever, bro. Check this out. Fortnite just tweeted this out. It says, "Thank you all for so much support over the years. We've been able to make so many memories. Due to the toxicity of some players, we will be shutting down the servers permanently. Fortnite does not condone bullying. The Battle Bus takes its last ride October 18th, 2022. That's kind of crazy, man.
So Fortnite was bullied and now they're done. It's over. No more Fortnite. So some people started seeing this. Some dude posted, I think, this on Twitter or on Twitch, right? Or on TikTok, right? And everyone thought it was real. So here is what you would get if you searched Fortnite shutting down, right? It's just either people celebrating Fortnite's gone. Hold on, let me see. And then like apparently everyone's quitting Fortnite. Like there's like a lot of drama happening. That's not real. I'm trying to look for the ones where people are celebrating. Here, yeah, look, that guy's dancing. Oh, wait, hold on.
Skinny, did you hear the news?
What news?
Fortnite just got shut down.
Wait, what? I was just about to hop on. What happened?
Well,
what happened?
Fortnite was causing kids to lose brain cells.
What?
Okay, well, there was a lot more videos earlier this week. I should have probably just grabbed them.
I don't believe it.
But yeah, no, it's not happening. It's fake. This is completely fake Twitter. But a bunch of people were like just fucking freaking out on Twitter or on TikTok. Being like, I'm losing all my skins, all my money.
I was gonna say that's a multi-million-dollar company. They're not just gonna shut down.
Mom, I just bought $4 billion in V-Bucks because they're ending Fortnite. I gotta get the skins before they're gone. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. I was just like, yo, people really think this is real. And there's people like celebrating that thought it was real. Like, yes, fuck Fortnite. Fuck Fortnite. Warzone, baby, Warzone. It's like, calm down, dog. People are like,
on the internet nowadays.
Yeah, I know, people will believe anything. I just thought that was funny.
I was always taught not to believe everything you see on TV, and all these people you're like,
I believe absolutely everything I see. Especially
actually
this.
Talking about Fortnite.
Here's Alex's fucking future wife right there.
Do you want to update about the what's his name?
Oh, Ninja?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about Ninja. You want to send me some shit about that? Or is that in the Discord or podcast ideas?
It might have been. I mean, he was live today on the different platforms.
So I don't have any like thing for that, but Ninja is officially announced. Here, I can probably find it.
Google it, yeah. Because remember on his last podcast or his last live on Twitch, he said, "I don't know when I will be back and where I will be back."
Yeah.
So that was 2 weeks ago when he stopped playing. He was also sick at the time, but he's on his last stream. He just rage quitted, saying, "I don't know when I'll be back and where I'll be back." So he announced today, actually this morning around 10 a.m., that he is actually streaming to, I believe, all platforms.
This is it. Nope. Don't even know. Fucking my life. Where the fuck's Google? Ninja.
Yeah, fine.
Streaming platforms. Where's the video of him saying he's doing it, Jake? Do you have like a link or something you can send me?
You can find something. He was just on Facebook today. I saw him on Facebook Live. I saw him on YouTube Live.
How the fuck is that gonna help me? I'm not even seeing it on Google.
Really?
Ninja streaming
I don't think
all platforms. Well, where the fuck is the article then? Alright, so Twitch streamer Ninja reveals plans to stream on every platform. So I didn't see this video, I just saw memes of it. So I guess he is going to, he's streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Oh, here it is.
I sent you a link in Discord.
Hi guys, what's going on? Got it, baby.
Yeah. This has got to be it, right?
Go.
Pro-Am Fortnite
Yeah, I think so.
tournament winners.
This is the diamond play button. Got it, baby. Yeah. Just skip. Be live.
Sorry, Ninja, I don't want to watch all this.
I am Tyler Ninja Blevins, and I'm going to be live everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, maybe OnlyFans.
Oh, I can't wait to see some Tyler Blevin cock. Oh, we see that Ninja cock. The pubes better be blue, brother. The pubes better be blue. Yeah, so I mean that's kind of cool. He's the first streamer that's gonna actually hit every platform, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, there's like exclusivity deals and shit. Like,
You have to be the
And he was talking
contracts or whatever.
So he has to break off every contract and make bare minimum. He's not going to be making exclusivity deal money anymore. He's going to just be making whatever he gets from like trailers or from ads.
Yeah, he was talking today. I was watching him, and he was talking about music. He couldn't play music on certain ones. He was like, there's so many different rules that play in effect for
so he
one
has to stream on different platforms.
Because 4 different platforms have different rules. So he said like copywriting, and then music, and then this, and then that.
As someone who is currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all of these, yes, it is a fucking an absolute nightmare because you're getting constantly like notifications being like, this has been copyright claimed, but this wasn't copyright claimed on this. This was copyright. You can listen to music on this, but you can't. It's so annoying.
And he said his hardest part was actually just reading 4 different chats at once because he had all 4 opened at once, trying to read 4 chats. And I mean, I think that gets to be a little bit point too, where it's like you can't even talk to your chat.
Was he reading all 4 chats when you were watching?
He was watching all 4: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. He had them all pulled up in a line, trying to read 4 different chats. And I'm like, that's kind of vague though, because you really don't give you're not really responding to any of your chat.
That's weird because I have one where like the way mine works is I can have all 3 chats in one box, and it just shows whether or not they're on YouTube, Twitch, or.
He might, but he said he had them all broken up into groups, so I don't know if he's going to switch all that. That's how he runs.
That's weird. I don't know what he's using, what streaming service he's using. So yeah, okay, guys. Let's talk about this. Is something I thought was just so interesting, right?
Panda Farm.
This guy can literally get you off for anything. Anything.
What do you mean?
Oh, you'll see. Let's get right into it. Let's go to the end of the bottom. Let's watch this one first. Okay, we'll read some of these first. Okay, you see like domestic violence, 2 felony
like
drug sale.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. So there, let's start with.
Great day today in court. We're about to start a jury trial today. We have the jurors waiting for us outside, and she was accused of domestic violence against her father of her child. And look, he lied so much in this case, and he was just turning her life upside down with these accusations. He was even going to family court, filed a request for full custody, 2 requests.
2 restraining orders that were dismissed, and then for full custody.
Yeah, we beat those, right?
Dismissed, he wasn't found credible.
So, he's probably still in court right now trying to convince the DA to go forward with the jury trial that's not going forward. How you feel?
David is so amazing. Like, God sent him to me to represent me. Praise God. David will fight for you. He truly cares about his clients, and he always answers his phone. So thank you so much, David.
All right, praise God. Let's go.
Praise God.
Let's go.
Great day today.
All right, so that one wasn't as bad, right? That wasn't as bad. Like, he got her off. She was being accused. If that's true, like, she was being accused of shit she wasn't doing.
Right to my apartment and sucked me off afterwards.
Here, let me find a good one.
All right.
2-time DUI plus car accident. All right.
We're right outside of Van Nuys Courthouse. I got my great client here. He was charged with a 2nd-time DUI. He admittedly overdosed on multiple different drugs that night. It caused a drug-induced psychosis. He crashed with 2 other cars on a freeway and flipped over a few times. Luckily, everyone made it out all right. The fire department came with the police, used the jaws of life, dragged him out of the car. He started fighting with them. They charged.
Here, hold on. Did you see how this is what happens. He wins the case, right? And he goes, hey, I'm going to make a quick video. Put your mask on.
Charged him with resisting arrest also. And we're pleased to announce that he's getting out of this with just a reckless driving, 1 year of probation, not 5 years.
That's not a DUI. A DUI would ruin his life. Like, he wouldn't be able to drive. He had to take a breathalyzer. He's got a wet and reckless.
Normally given in a 2nd-time DUI. And most importantly, he's really changed his life around. He put himself in rehab immediately after this happened. He's been in for 9 months. He does meetings every single day, and he's really turned his life around. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thank you so much, David, for everything I've done.
All right, we're right
I don't know. I feel it's kind of fishy.
All right, we just got.
No, it's all real, man. I've seen interviews with this guy. 2 times DUI, alcohol, cocaine, 150 days in jail offered. No zero jail time.
Out of court in beautiful Newport Beach. We're here on a second-time DUI. My great client here was pulled over. He had double the legal limit. He was actually
here, for example, though, he has literally said if you're drinking and driving and you hit someone or whatever, just drive home. They can't prove that you were drunk if they arrest you at home. Who's to say you didn't drink when you got home?
Especially the next day.
So that's how he gets people on these wet and recklesses instead of DUIs.
Blood alcohol content. He had 13 nanograms of cocaine in his blood. They found an empty vial of that also. He was looking at 150 days of county jail out here.
This guy looks like Myth.
We just crushed it. He's going to do how much jail?
None.
Zero jail. Zero jail. And after a year, he's going to be all done with this case, and he can move on with his life.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate the help.
Real quick,
and the work that's
before you start talking again. It looks like his it looks like he only does. It looks like his area is Los Angeles, so this is California, correct?
Yep.
Right.
And Ethan Klein interviewed him, got him on, talked all about this. I that's how I found out about him, to be honest. Like, I never would have known about this guy, but he's so fucking interesting. Like, to think, like, this is like, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of shady, but it's like kind of cool at the same time. Like, what lawyers can do for you. But like he says he's getting them into rehab. That's his big thing. That's what he's getting them to no zero to jail. If they didn't take the rehab, they'd go to jail.
That's great.
Let's go.
And that's his catchphrase. Let's go.
Let's go.
After every single one.
We're right outside of court.
Here, let me find one that's not
We're right outside
right
of court in downtown LA with my great client here. It was falsely alleged against him that he committed domestic violence against the mother of his child on one day, and it was also falsely alleged again that he did it 2.5 months later. This was 2 domestic violence cases consolidated into one. And we just resolved the case. What did we resolve it for? What was the conviction? Trespassing.
I may have beat my wife, but we got it off for trespassing.
He looks like someone who'd beat his wife.
Oh, Jake!
We're ready to go.
The guy does though with that mask. I'm not gonna lie. The mask kind of makes them look worse. The mask makes them just look like bad people.
The way he's standing, I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, with his hands like right in his front. His posture. His posture too, right? Yeah, he's got his fists ready in the front.
Probation. It's going to be gone off his record.
Oh, let's hear what he got.
Beat the charges, and I'm pleased to announce that once he's done with probation, it's going to be gone off his record once we expunge it. How you feel?
Oh, well, yeah, that costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time.
Let's go.
No, expunging doesn't necessarily cost a lot of money.
Finished up.
If you're a lawyer,
expunged off my record, and it just took time. You know, sometimes all you gotta do is kill a man, and then they take like 3 months, and it's off your record. As long as I got P&P.
See him. Want to shoot someone? Go see him. He'll tell you how to do it.
All right, we're right outside of San Fernando Courthouse. I'm here with my client's wife. My client was convicted of a crime and had 4 years of prison suspended, so any more violations during probation, and he would go away to prison for 4 years automatically. Last time we were in court about a week ago, the judge indicated that he wanted to send him away for the 4 years. We did some workup on the case, and today we had a deal with the judge where my client, her husband, will be able to go to a rehab program for about 4 to 6 months.
And you don't get put into prison for 4 years for doing nothing.
Oh, he did something.
Yeah, like he robbed something, he did something, and they're like, we got it reduced to 4 months.
Serious.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel that we accomplished something.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Hold on, I want to find one that's really bad.
Right outside of Alhambra. Right outside of court in downtown with my.
Look how old that man is.
All right, we're right outside.
How'd you get into criminal?
All right, beautiful. All right, we're right out. All right, all right, we're right at. All right, we're right outside of court. I'm with my great client.
This is the newest
we're
one.
In downtown LA. This was his second
26%
DUI. He crashed with another car. The fire department came. Ambulances came. He volunteered the breathalyzer test that is totally optional. Sometimes it's a mistake. He blew a point.
Sure. Sometimes it's a mistake to take that breathalyzer.
You have the right to refuse,
Yeah,
technically.
so then you go to jail.
Blood alcohol.
What do you say? Go to jail. He says you should go to jail over
They
this.
arrested him and took him to the station. He did another breath test there.
He even
and
explains
he
on the
blew a-
podcast. He says if you deny it, by the time you get to the police station, your thing will go get lower.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and if you decide that you don't have to take it at the police station either until your lawyer gets there.
Right.
Technically,
Yeah.
you could go in a jail cell.
By the time
you're sober, so it's like a
this was initially a felony arrest, but we're pleased to announce that he did not get a felony. He got a
misdemeanor with no jail. What the
zero
fuck?
jail time. All he's got to do is an alcohol class for 9 months, 20 AAs, some community service, and then after 3 years we can expunge his record and it'll show up as the case got dismissed. How do you feel?
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
I'll pick up a beer on my way to my AA class and we're good.
Champions Club. Look at the facility.
All right. Yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys of that guy. I thought it was interesting, man. He's
Pretty
just
cool.
on TikTok, taking his people. It's like, yeah, I may have made money off of this court case, but I'm gonna make some more money on TikTok. Come on inside. Put your mask on. Put your mask on.
Let's go.
It's that advertising too. People see that.
I know.
Oh yeah, he's got free advertising.
Ethan asked
money
him,
off
he's
of it.
like, how many of our Fupa Troopers hit you up? He's like, a lot. He's like, on some of my videos coming up, you might actually get a Fupa Trooper.
It's almost. What time is it?
It's like 1 o'clock your time.
Oh gosh.
Here, let me just. We're on the end of the podcast right now. We're just looking at memes, and then we got the Queen.
All right.
We don't have to look at too many memes. We can just go straight to the Queen after this. But I want to show you a couple of these.
Stop looking at my arm. Come on, guys. All right, go ahead and take a look.
Try it. Can't see much.
All right, this would pound Tyler 1 right to the ground.
That's Tyler 1.
He's not. Well, he's already pretty much at the ground. That guy's like 4'11". Champions Club.
It's destroyed. He was destroyed in that moment. Oh,
Look at this. That guy's like 4'11".
And Dr. Disrespect's like almost 7 foot tall. He's tall.
I know.
His arm is weird. One's like really swollen, one's skinny.
It's his tattoos.
I wonder what that's from.
It's his tattoos. You talking about this, Dr. Disrespect? It's the angle he's pointed in and his tattoos, I think.
I think Jake is right. I think that's steroids and him jerking off with that arm while doing.
Oh,
steroids.
probably. I mean, yeah, that could be.
He must be.
It's a righty. He is a righty, and that is the right arm.
He's spectating.
This is another Dr.
Says, you are
Disrespect clip.
watching bottom left, and this man thinks he's playing the game. This is the guy I'm playing Warzone with. Let's.
I don't even know where I'm at. I'm spectating. No worries.
Dude, wait, stop. How long was that clip of him not realizing he was spectating? Wait. It was right here. So about 5:03, and he realized.
I don't even know where I'm at. Spectating.
5:27. He's spectating. It says you are watching bottom left, and this man.
He's like, this is the guy I play fucking Warzone with. He's thinking he's playing. Oh no.
I went in someone's stream.
Yo, this one I thought was hilarious.
Yo, I went in someone's stream and they shouted me out, right? And they have that thing where, why is there always people when I want to tell a story, bro? Like,
Cause they don't want to hear that shit either.
okay. Yo, I went in someone's.
Because they don't want to hear that shit either. I fucking love it.
What?
You want to say it again? Oh, it'd be better just
That's a
to refresh
metal
it.
burn right there.
We're trash.
I love these.
Sticky metal.
You did.
Actually, I think her shoe caught.
You don't like those
Like,
type of
she made
videos,
it
Max?
I've seen better videos.
Mommy, stop laughing. Oh, it's the video.
Really like watching them die.
Run away. I'll just catch up with you later in your nightmare. Run
Only
away.
$159. You can get a jack me off skeleton as well.
Should have labeled these.
Wait,
with numbers.
Wait, hold.
The Fortnite Battle Pass.
The what?
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Can I get the Fortnite Battle Pass? I'm sorry, honey. Could you add the Fortnite Battle Pass to that?
Man, we don't have a battle.
Oh man, we don't have no battle pass.
I can't drink tonight. I'm the designated driver. You can't let the fact that you're driving stop you from getting drunk. No, I'm just kidding. Don't drink and drive. But you can get drunk before the people you're driving. So that way you can't drive anywhere.
And then go see
They're
my
sober.
friend Craig over in California.
Looks like they're driving.
Looks like they're
you never
driving.
have to be the DD if you're always too drunk to drive.
I can't drink tonight. I'm the designated
Those are
driver.
goals, man.
You can't let the fact that you're
This is what the Starbucks logo would look like from behind. This is her tail, and it is spread wide open.
Yo! Can I get some privacy with the Starbucks girl? Jesus.
This is what the Starbucks logo...
Oh, it's fucking chicken.
Careful, it might be hot.
It's like a chicken leg.
Why did you take the blindfold off?
Fucking Popeyes?
Yeah.
How happy he is.
Isn't that good?
Oh, fuck. Who doesn't like Popeyes?
I'm glad you like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me the truth. How do you actually like it?
Yeah, why? I'm eating it. Why wouldn't I like it?
Okay, so when I was in there,
Yeah.
I got something off their Pop Fu menu.
What the hell is that?
It's tofu that tastes like chicken. Oh my god! Oh!
How many fucking times are you gonna bring food in the goddamn car that is gonna taste like something that it shouldn't be? What are you talking about? Are you telling me this is goddamn tofu?
Yeah! Wasn't it good though? You said you would look.
How many fucking
It was
times
chicken,
are you gonna do this?
but it's
Look at
funny.
this. You finished the whole thing.
And I'm gonna throw it up in about fucking 2 minutes. Oh, it's fucking chicken.
No, this is legitly their content, bro. This is here, I'll show you. I think this is the real page. Hold on. Yeah, she does this to him all the time.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've seen a couple of the videos.
I don't
That one
understand why
right
we're
there is
supposed to do
pretty
a food
funny.
review
Yeah,
if you
that
can't
one.
buy shit that I want to eat. Who the fuck wants to do a food review for stuff that tastes...
oh, I hate you, TikTok. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Why TikTok just show me that? Alright, here's the last meme I'm gonna show us.
Today we have my
Yes.
doing the emoji
Oh, I've seen this too. This
Today I'm doing whipped cream.
Child's a
headphones were still in
nuisance!
her ear.
Come on, Alex! This is her son!
Today I'm doing whipped cream.
I'd put this kid up for adoption!
She probably went deaf after that because she saw it in her.
Today we have my son and we are doing the emoji challenge. Today I'm doing whipped cream.
2.4 million hearts.
You said emoji challenge.
Alright. Alright, this is the Queen, guys. This is the end of the podcast. We're gonna talk about the Queen. It's a very sad day.
That everyone knows about at this point is that Queen Elizabeth II has died. Following a statement this morning noting that she was under medical supervision as doctors were concerned for her health, she passed away peacefully at her estate in Scotland. And so with this, right now you have people reflecting on what her legacy has stood for. Right, at 96 years old, she became the longest serving British monarch with a tenure of over 70 years. I mean, to give you a sense of time, the Queen was the last surviving head of state to serve in World War II. You know,
I
there
know
are a
that
lot of
was
people
crazy.
right now that have complicated
That's
and
old.
conflicting
That is
feelings
pretty
about the royal
crazy.
family in
Yeah.
general. Some hating it as a concept, others, the family means a lot to them. And in the mix of reactions, you have people pointing out how just significant she and her reign were to them, with a royal biographer telling BBC. Then, of course, the big news out of the UK that everyone...
Alright, so that is basically You know, some just general knowledge about her. I thought Philly did
Yeah,
do a
she was-
good job. But here's what some people have been talking. Like these are people memeing on her. So here's Moist Political, which we've seen a lot of. We've watched a lot of clips of
But also,
him.
in addition to that, we saw this entering the realm of meme for the sake of meme. Right in the creator realm, while you had some creators like KSI saying, I really don't want the queen to die, you had others like Charlie Moy's critical writing, rip Queen Elizabeth, now she'll never get to play the new God of War game, as well as other viral
So
posts
true,
like,
man. She'll never play the new God of War game. Now these are the TikTok memes I've seen. I only found 3 of them. There's a lot of them. I only found 3 of them that I liked.
Oh, there's probably a
I didn't
lot,
have copyright music. Here's the first one.
Just breaking from Buckingham Palace.
Okay.
This is Hassan Piker.
She's under medical supervision. She's gonna die, as you know.
She's gonna be fine.
No, she's definitely gonna die. But oh my God, she did die.
No, she didn't.
The royal family's official Twitter account said the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and Queen concert will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow. Woo! Let's go! Give
This dude's clearly from England, right?
pack watch. Woo! Smoking on the Queen pack. Here, have some. Have some.
That's my queen.
Have some.
That's my queen.
Have some. Have some of the Queen pack. He's having some.
Double D.
Woo! Yeah.
Listen, why is the Queen's death ceremonious?
I mean, she's just breaking from Buckingham Palace.
That's so funny. Like, so they're at like a Twitch. They're like a Twitch camp, right? That they do every year. This one chick does. So it's can't remember her name, but she does it every year. And he's like, you know, just fucking reading that, and that guy's seriously upset, and he's just like, smoking that
Like,
Queen
no,
pack.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's not gonna die. It's one of those.
This one is my favorite. This one is my favorite so far. You gotta read the subtitles too, guys. I know you Americans don't like them subbies.
And now, Sarah, it is time for the final union. What? At last, our moment is here.
This is the most amazing editing I've ever seen in my life.
And in with a younger, stronger new one. I swore I would survive and be there to see what awaited beyond the Keyblade War. And now it is your darkness that shall be the ark that sustains me!
This heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness, and also end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came.
Elizabeth Pettis.
Elizabeth Pettis. Oh Lord. Here's the last one, and we can end it.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. You've got a second chance. Make it count.
I thought that one was so good. I thought that one was so good. You got another chance. That's what I said again.
Your
You
teammate
would
has
survive
entered
the Queen.
I didn't see that part. The Queen.
The Queen. You got a second chance.
That one was good.
Yeah. So that's basically just the memes. They've been like that reused of that granny jumping out. Some of these redeploys.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts, Tristan Paytas shit. Oh, okay. Let me end the show.
That was good.
All right, guys. So that was our second podcast ever. You can check us out on YouTube under Zero Accuracy Podcast. Let me bring that up. Bring that up and show you guys.
Link will be in the description below.
Maybe it will.
We'll link it.
Yeah, Zero Accuracy Podcast. It'll be here. I'll put the links somewhere. Here, I'll put the links in chat right now. It won't let me paste. Anywho, yeah. So this has been Zero Accuracy Podcast. I'm with me, Dr. Mins. My co-hosts are Jake and Alex. You guys have any plugs you want to say before we end it?
Not tonight. I think it went pretty well. Every week's gonna be something new and exciting, so stay tuned.
Yep, every Friday night we're gonna be doing a live stream, and I'll be posting this every Saturday morning on YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and good night, and check us out next Friday.